If you're a horror fanatic like myself, then October is probably one of your favorite months to discover some new series to read. So cozy up, grab some snacks, and let's jump right into some of the top moments from horror and thriller series on WEBTOON that gave me some trust issues. The Guy Upstairs. After a long day of work, Rosie finds herself stumbling into the wrong apartment in the middle of the night. Of course, it's her neighbor Adam's apartment. He's kind of just a weird guy, like the kind of guy who'd offer you sugar and you would immediately assume it was salt. After hiding herself in the closet in fear of having to explain the chain of events that led her into walking into his house by accident, he walks inside with a guest. It's a young woman with long brown hair. We find out a little bit of her situation. Her boyfriend brought home this other girl, she found out she's carrying his kid, and a lot happened to this woman in the span of a few hours. But you know what her life is missing? A creepy guy stroking her hair, telling her she's pretty, and now she's on the floor. Instead of pouring her heart out, her heart is technically pouring out, just a bit more literally. Unfortunately, Rosie, in her shock witnessing this situation that unfolded in front of her, knocks over a mop, and now Adam knows he's not alone in his house. Homesick. Speaking of being alone, there is no place where you could be more alone than in the middle of the apocalypse. Trying to survive, our main character, Rain, meets up with this random kid in an abandoned supermarket after leaving Samael and his cat Ogre behind. And I don't know if your parents taught you anything about stranger danger. I feel like they missed out on the part for, don't trust random kids you found in the discount aisle, it's a bad idea. Especially during the apocalypse, where people survive on human meat. Just because you found the kid in the discount aisle doesn't mean you're going to get a discount kind of danger. You're getting full price, and a free haircut depending on how you look at it. School bus graveyard. Haunted houses, for the most part, once you leave, the spooky stuff stays behind. Not in this series. Nope. Saw a demon? No, you didn't. You just saw your new best friend, and you just lost a duel. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. Sorry, the Phantom Dimension. Or the place where your nightmares just became a little too real? Ashlyn and her newly found friends get invited to the Sorrel Weird House for a tour since the previous people canceled their appointment. Not suspicious at all. After they continue the tour for a little bit, Ashlyn hears some strange noises. Assuming it's all in her head, she takes out her earplugs just to find that they are very, very much real, and everyone can see what's standing right behind her. Surviving Romance. A series that has romance in its title, but honestly, it's not really that romantic. Our main guy lead could be replaced with a cardboard cutout, and it would be no different. Surviving Romance is a more found family kind of story, building up the relationships with all of these side characters you wouldn't usually pay attention to in a normal webtoon. We get to follow their adventures, discovering how each character has needs and desires of their own. We also get to see them struggle with the world setting itself back in time, and honestly, it's just a really— oh wait, there's zombies and the literal devil is in this? Nina's Magic Chest. Our main character, Nina, is trying to survive the daily horrors of being an adult and living on her own for the first time. Having just moved into a new town, she finds herself struggling to keep a stable job when she suddenly finds herself some free furniture. It's a tacky-looking chest, one you would imagine would be in a magical girl show. Oh, and guess what? It does do some magic, but only when she goes inside the chest and writes down what she wants on the 3 cards she found inside. When she steps into the chest, she can make any wish she'd like as long as she keeps 1 card to allow herself to go back home. She quickly becomes addicted enough to the fantasy world she can live in when she goes inside. So much so that she loses the job she was just hired at. Right before fully deciding to part with the chest, she meets a creepy lady in the alleyway ranting on and on about a suspiciously similar chest that she lost, forcing her to keep the chest in fear of what the mysterious lady might do to her if she finds out that Nina took the chest home with her. But you know, these are just a handful of spooky series you can read on WEBTOON. And if you're watching this video when it's uploaded, WEBTOON just released a Halloween quiz called Toon or Dare that gives you a curated list of suggestions based on your answers. I, of course, maxed out on all of my spooky levels, so I get all of the really spooky suggestions. But if you happen to be on any of the lower 3 levels, level up, cowards. It's Halloween. What are you doing? And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Bye!